Hey guys, today's a bit of a tutorial on footwork, timing of punches with feet, and working on a stance. This is probably more directed towards beginners starting out in striking. I'll do this in a few videos, so you'll swipe across and you're about to see the next video. But let's start with our stance. Look, you can have all the skills in the world, punching and kicking, but if you can't move forward, move back, stand right, and know the basics of keeping your chin down, your shoulders round, soft knees, none of that's going to help. You have to be able to be in a good position before you can deliver any of that, and you have to be able to protect yourself before you can deliver any of that. So we need to start with the basics of how to stand and what we've got to remember. Starting at the top and working to the bottom, making sure everything's safe so we're set up well, ready to throw that punch, that kick, that elbow, that knee, whatever you want to throw. So swipe across, you'll see next videos, and I'll teach you a bit of this and hopefully give you some tips. So a few of the basics to remember. Look, different trainers have their different theories of how they do things, but there's a few things that we would all agree on. First thing is chin should be down. We don't want to fight with our chin up. We obviously want our fists up. We want our elbows in. We don't want to be a big wide target. Regarding your stance, we don't want to be too square on. We want to turn a little bit, make it a little bit smaller from our target. We're going to turn our hips in. Different styles, different ways, but most people agree on that. If we're talking about boxing, the front foot is turned inwards a little bit. Kickboxing might be more front on, but let's talk about the boxing side of things. Knees are bent, and we just want to practice having our elbows in. As a beginner, particularly learning the right way, the basics. When you get better, you might have a bit more flair to it, but as a beginner, we want to be here. Elbows in, and just practice. On the spot, moving left and right, get comfortable with that. Like so, back and forth. Have a go at that, and then on the next video, we'll talk about moving back and forth. So moving back and forth, a very basic drill that all beginners should be taught, is how to move back and forth and stay in a balanced stance. Before we add punch, we want to work on how to do it. So I'll do it in an 8-6-4-2 drill. So I get people going in their stance, setting yourself up, don't cross your feet up. We're going to go forward, and as we do, we move our front foot forward first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going backwards, our right foot moves first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going left foot first. We don't want to cross our stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And moving right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you do that drill and you do it again. You do it for 6 forward, and then 4, and then 2. The less the number, the quicker you got to move. So when you're down to 2, you're like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Practice that 8-6-4-2, and then we'll add punches. Okay, now that we can move forward, back, left and right, we want to add some punches to that. And later on we'll make it more detailed, but for now it's just straight punches. When our foot connects, our hand wants to connect. Let's do it for 4 going forward. Soft knees, shoulders around, chin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. If I go backwards, I can go right hand first, or I can go left. Main thing is my feet don't stand, I get too close and I don't cross my feet up. So if I'm going backwards, left, right, left, right. If I'm going to the left, boom, 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 boom. Coming to the right, I can go left first or right first, as long as I don't cross my feet. I don't want to get awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're good at that, then try mixing it up. Or forward, okay? You might go back. 1, 2, forward, left, forward, back. Coming to the right, 1, 2, forward, okay? Challenge yourself with smaller movements, so you got to think quicker, but don't rush. Practice the basics and then build slowly. I'm sure that some people might watch those videos and go, that's wrong, this is wrong. Guys, there's no big boxing book that fell out of the sky. I've said this for years, said this is how you box. Guess what? It was a made-up sport. There's many a boxer you would watch now that you would look at, tell beginners don't do that, but it works for them when they develop skills. As long as we all agree that the basics should be done well. Keep the chin down, shoulders around, soft knees, keep your hands up. Apart from that, as long as you're safe when you box, if you have a bit of flair and you move differently, you'll see many a good boxer box with their hands low. They get away with it. Would I teach a beginner? No. But don't be so married to your idea that your way is the only way and look at others and go, that's not right. There's many an amazing fighter that you would fundamentally say is wrong, but it works. So stay open-minded to other ways to do it. And I think you'll be a better fighter for it when you have more open mind and accept that there are other ways to do techniques, and you might improve a lot. Hope these videos helped you out.